Cerna Centric episode number 8, hanging out outside for once. We're doing an outside podcast today. I am AC.
And I'm Veronica.
And we are the soon-to-be Cerna's friends. It is almost red alert time. We are like 68 days away from getting married.
68.
Holy smokes.
If you, just a little disclaimer, if you hear any gunshot things or things that sound like gunshots, it's the fireworks.
Yeah, so I don't know when you're going to be listening to this, but it is hot as heck.
It is.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Or it's pretty hot, and it's going to get hotter. And so we decided to try something new today by just recording a podcast outside because there's a nice breeze going. There are some birds out here.
It's a nice day to be outside. We wanted to record a podcast, and we didn't want to be cooped up inside. So we are on remote location.
We're trying something out. You know,
Yeah.
if it doesn't work, and that's okay. But for the most part, we just wanted to give it a shot. And so that's what we're doing. So if you hear any abnormal sounds, like Veronica was saying, we're outside. So there might be some dogs. There might be some cars. And,
Ambulance, gunshots, who knows?
Who knows? You know what happens. But we'll be in the thick of it.
We'll play a game.
Yeah. Like gunshot or firework. I don't know. All right. So we'll play that.
How many days?
68 days.
68 days. Are you a little nervous that, it's getting hotter as the summertime, just continues to unfold. And, September is not the summer, but...
It is.
It is
the summer goes all the way pretty much until, mid-November at this point when it comes to, hot temperatures. Mm-hmm. And so I think it's going to be a warm day the day we get married.
You think so? Because that is the worst thing that could happen.
Yeah, we should have done a winter wedding like we wanted. Anyway, I think so. Friends, if you're invited, one of the lucky few.
Well, okay, no.
Bring a fan.
You don't need to bring... Okay, so if it is, unbearable to be outside, we do have the option to go inside. So...
Why would we rent an outdoor place if we're going to go inside? It doesn't make any sense. No, we're going to tough it out. That's what's going to happen.
You'd rather the
It doesn't start until 4.
Okay. What time is it right now?
8.
Yeah, and it's still blazing hot.
It's not blazing hot at all. Inside, it is blazing hot.
Yeah, it's really hot.
Really warm and still in there. And out here, It is much nicer. So I think if the guests can tough it out for 4 hours, we're going to be okay. It's going to be okay.
Anyway, 68 days.
68 days, friends. Last time we were together, we had a guest with us, Father Peter. You have since been to another mass with Father Peter. What did you think, Veronica?
He's a natural, I think I expected him to maybe, I don't know what I expect. When it's someone's first time, or at this point, he's been saying mass every day for a month and probably practicing before that. Yeah, he's just a natural. He was on fire. He's the boy on fire. He has a commanding presence. Does that make sense?
Commander?
He's the captain now.
I'm the captain now.
I think sometimes priests can get a little out of control.
So there were no shenanigans.
Yeah.
No shenanigan mass.
Yeah, it was good. Everything was done well.
That's great. I'm glad.
He's great.
Well done. You know what? I think we got to start beating around the bush. We got to stop beating around the bush right now. There's other news that is big.
There is other news.
Big news. Big news.
Big news.
Veronica, because this is your account. You talked about this last time. Go ahead.
I did.
You can tell the people if they don't already know.
If you don't already know, LeBron James, the king,
oh my gosh,
is coming to the Los Angeles Lakers. And I could not be more excited.
Friends, I can't tell you what a mystery this whole thing has been to me. I've known you for over 10 years at this point.
Yeah.
Never, ever, ever in those 10 years or plus have you mentioned sports.
Okay.
So when I mentioned to you randomly in one of our last podcasts that he might be coming to the team, you were, your eyes lit up.
Right. I am just so excited for the pageantry that is LeBron James.
What is it with you and pageantry?
I just like it, There's just something about it.
I'm in the middle of Mass on Sunday, and I'm seeing my phone light up.
Okay.
I'm not looking at it because that's against the rules.
Okay.
But I'm seeing my phone light up you're tweeting things.
Yeah.
I got a text message from somebody. I was like, I'll read that after Mass. I'm like, what is happening out here? This stuff doesn't happen So after Mats is over, I open up the phone, and bam, LeBron James is a Laker.
LeBron James is a Laker.
You've
It's
tweeted
so
50
exciting.
things about it?
I know. I just got really tweet happy and just started going.
Okay, so there are some wonderful things. Okay, so to understand, at this point of my life,
But wait,
I am, okay,
are you pro LeBron?
I was about to explain it
Okay.
before you cut me off
All
so
right.
rudely.
Okay, go ahead.
I started my Laker fandom when I was 9 years old. All right, so at 9, let's see here, that puts it at 93, somewhere around the 94,
All right.
so maybe 8.
Okay.
We used to watch them on Cake 9.
Okay.
The Lakers were awful then. All right, we had some decent players, but we used to make the playoffs every year, but never make any noise. Mm-hmm. Nick Van Exel. These are names that don't mean anything to you because you're not an actual Laker fan, right? So Nick Van Exel, Sadell 3, Eldon Campbell, Vlade Divac,
We get it. You know Laker names.
everybody. Cedric Sabalas.
You listen, the only people that matter were Kobe
Well,
and now LeBron James.
Well, I mean, so like, so growing up with that, I was a fan.
Okay.
Right? Then obviously during the
you don't
glory
need to
Kobe
prove
and Shaq
your
years,
fandom to me.
I do.
Okay.
During the glory days, right? The Kobe and Shaq days,
Okay.
Shaq and Kobe days, whatever, right? I mean, that was fun to grow up in.
Right. I
I
haven't
used to
been
go
more
to some of
excited
those
about
games,
the Lakers
right?
since Shaq and Kobe
But
and Rick Fox and
After-
Derek Fisher.
after those days,
Mm-hmm.
I thought the Lakers got really boring. Not because Kobe wasn't great, he was, but it's not fun basketball to watch one player essentially. You throw it to Kobe, he dribbles it for 40 seconds and then tosses up a low percentage shot, right?
Okay.
It's not fun to watch. Other teams, like the Spurs, like the Warriors now, like the Rockets, they're tossing the ball around. They're getting wide open shots from, they're getting layups or threes, the whole thing. They were just playing an old brand of basketball. New basketball is much more exciting to watch.
Okay.
I kind of fallen away from my Laker fandom, and I just kind of became a fan of basketball in general.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if I see a game with teams that I think play a fun brand, I watch that. The Cavs were never a team like that. Maybe in like 1 or 2 years when he went back to when LeBron was with the Heat, that was a lot of fun to watch. When he went to the Cavs, the first 2 years were great because they passed the ball a lot.
Okay.
The last years have been kind of slow. You've already lost interest because
Yeah.
you're not a sports fan.
Yeah, I don't I don't really care.
You don't care about the sports aspect of this. You just think it's
care.
fun to watch someone come in here and be arrogant.
Listen,
essentially.
I will watch LeBron win these games because he will. I will watch him win these games, and then I will watch all of the fun things that happen after that. The parades and the
Hold on.
If
you think he's going to win a championship out here, I think you're sadly mistaken. Not with the team we have right now. We've signed players since then. We have so we got LeBron.
Okay,
We got
if he
JaVale
doesn't-
McGee,
if he doesn't
we've
win
got
it-
Lance Stevenson. We've got Rajon Rondo. We've got some players.
listen, if
now,
he doesn't win,
we've always had players.
if
And
he
everyone else.
doesn't win this year, he'll win next year because I have that much faith in LeBron James.
It's great that you have that much faith in somebody, but it's not
okay,
going to happen. The
it's just
Warriors are a much
exciting.
better team.
Okay, this
It is exciting. I'll
I
give
feel
you
like the NBA is much more exciting when the Lakers are good.
So these are things that Veronica has said she wants to do now.
Okay.
She wants to buy a jersey with LeBron James's name on the back.
Okay.
All right. And she wants to go to a basketball game. In her defense, she's wanted to go for a long time. She's never been. But now she's like, I need to go see a game.
Yeah, that's right.
Unfortunately, because LeBron is who he is, now the tickets I can get for like $22.50 are now literally $550.
Well,
to
you know-
get in the door for game one, $550 for the terrible seats. And that's today, the day after we sign him. When it gets closer, the prices will go up.
Well, he's just bringing more revenue in for California.
For the scalpers, or for the secondary market, not for the Lakers themselves, unless they're doing it. Which you might. Well, let's see here.
That
Bomb
was
or a firework?
firework.
That was a firework. Very good. Okay, so that's happening.
It is.
The
I'm
Warriors then
excited.
also signed a big- another big
I
one.
am a little bit like torn inside because I really like Steph Curry still.
And why do you like Steph Curry? He's nothing like LeBron James, at least outwardly.
Right. No, I think what I like about Steph Curry does have a little bit of arrogance.
He's got a swagger about him.
Yeah,
absolutely.
he's got
a little bit of swagger.
he's not like totally Like he's a humble player, but not totally, you know, like he knows that he's good. And so I don't understand why people just don't like LeBron. I just don't get it. Like, what's the big deal?
It's because he's kind of a whiner.
Mm-hmm.
He does a lot of complaining. I think people don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that when somebody is that much better than everyone else and they're not winning to the expectations of the people watching, it can get annoying. It's like, how can you be that good and not win all the time? You know? And even Kobe Bryant says something similar. Like he says, when you're LeBron James, you just got to find a way to win. There are no excuses. You know, not my team isn't good enough. If you're that good, you got to win. So I think that's what sometimes hurts his legacy. But I mean, at this point, he's unassailable, right? He's won 3 championships.
How old is he?
33 as we speak now.
33.
When the Lakers season starts, he'll be 34. And that's the other thing. You're putting a lot of expectation on a 34-year-old with a lot of miles on him.
I'd rather put my money and expectations behind.
Now you're going to gamble?
The 34-year-old King LeBron James over any other player in the NBA.
Listen, overall,
Yeah.
I'm excited. I think just
Good.
having
You should be.
having a team that is relevant again is fun for us, right? Because I just write off the Lakers season as soon as it starts, and whatever.
Yeah.
But so my question to you is this:
What is your question?
will you watch basketball with me now?
Only games that LeBron or Steph Curry are in.
So that's all the Laker games. That'll be all the Laker games.
Really?
Yes.
Does he play every game?
Okay, so for the most part, he'll play every game. As he gets older, there are going to be some scheduled rest for him. Like he might not play back-to-backs, or after like a long trip, they might give him a week off. But that's like a new thing in basketball, although the Spurs have been
Well,
doing it
I
for
don't
years.
know. I'll for sure watch the finals with you if he's playing.
But you already do that.
No, not totally.
I mean, you're kind of around.
I mean, I'm around, but I'm
You're
not
around when
so
the TV's
into
on.
it.
Yes.
So, yeah, I'll watch a game or two with you.
Excellent. I'm trying to take you to one. I think we're going to have to decide whether or not we want to pay for like
a honeymoon or go on a...
yeah, or go to a Laker game against, a terrible team. I think it'll be good though. So that's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
The NBA, it never rests. The season finished, except for it didn't. This is second season. All the off-season moves. So much fun. This is my favorite part of the NBA. The transactions.
I'm just in it for LeBron.
Okay, moving on. She's got nothing to say on that. I forgot. I'm not talking to my boy David. I'm talking to my girl Veronica, and she doesn't actually like sports.
I'm just in it for LeBron and the hoopla that he will bring.
So you're just into the
Pageantry.
pageantry of it all. Yeah. All right. Well, that's LeBron James.
I'm excited.
He's here. You are
He
excited.
is here.
Okay.
You know what isn't so exciting or isn't as exciting as the NBA?
Sounds like a segue.
It is.
Go ahead. Who it is?
Becca from The Bachelorette.
See, okay. We have
can't.
opinions. We both
we
have
haven't
opinions
even
on
really talked about The Bachelorette. And you know why we haven't talked about The Bachelorette? Because there's nothing to talk about.
that. See,
We're like how many episodes in, and Becca is just like so boring.
I think we're 6. No, this is episode 7, maybe.
Is it
5 or
and
6 or 7?
Who
I don't know.
knows? Who cares? Because it's so boring.
I will give you that.
Boring Becca.
I've only watched.
All the episodes.
I started watching in earnest really about Ben's season, right?
Right.
I caught some of Caitlyn and Sean's season before that, but Ben,
Okay. JoJo.
to JoJo, to Nick,
Mm-hmm.
to Rachel, now, wait. And then Ari,
Bore Fest.
right, which was not great.
Uh-huh.
Ari,
Okay.
now we're at Becca.
Becca.
Okay, so, it's just not, she's not that interesting.
She's not interesting.
She's just not. But the problem, this is the thing, right? You're gonna say, I think it's just that she's normal.
No, because Ben Higgins was normal.
Oh, Ben was the best.
Ben Higgins was so normal. He had a personality. Like Becca doesn't have any personality.
Misremembering it. The way an old person was like.
No. I watched Ben Higgins and I was like into it. Like I felt like I knew him a little bit. I know that's weird, but that's kind of how I felt. And with Becca, I don't know anything about her other than she tries really hard to like be cool. and she'll say things like, "Oh damn," like, and it's like, what are you doing? Like,
Let's do the damn thing.
it's just so annoying. She
does give off like one of those, I'm a cool mom.
Yeah, like
I'm doing the cool mom
like
thing
that's
right now.
not cool. Like it's just not. She's just not cool. She's
I think
uninteresting.
she's just normal. I think she's just normal, and it's coming off on TV as boring because she's just maybe she's just really looking for a relationship. She's not looking for fame in particular.
I don't believe that she is.
You think she's going to walk away at the end?
I don't know what she's going to walk away with, but I don't believe that she's like in love with any of these people.
But I don't believe that any of them are in love with these people.
But you know what?
They think they do, but at the end, what's the percentage of marriages?
Right.
0 or
but
very,
I believed
very low,
it.
I should say.
Like I believed that, that Ben was in love with Lauren and JoJo. I believe that JoJo was in love with Jordan. I believed that like Nick was in love. Well, Nick wasn't in love with anybody.
We don't believe that.
Yeah, but I believe that Rachel really was in love with Peter. Like even though she chose Brian, I really
and that's
believed
the problem.
it.
Isn't that the problem? You know what? This is the problem. The last couple of things, right? At least for me, with the last couple of seasons. One, we tuned in for Luke to be the Bachelor, not Nick.
I did not tune in for Luke.
You didn't want Nick either, though.
No.
You didn't want Nick.
No. I mean, yes, Nick Vile is not great.
My point stands. You tune in for the other people. They're picking some weird people, it seems, right?
Okay.
Then it should, after Rachel was fine. She was a fine choice. Right? She was somewhat interesting.
Rachel was good. She was smart. She was interesting. She was normal. She was funny. She had personality.
I think
Becca
my
has
problems
no personality.
with Rachel have now sprung from her after Bachelorette.
But
she's been weird.
Right?
After
Okay,
then we had Winter Games after that, or sometime after next season. I thought that was really entertaining, just in general.
Okay,
right? It was really entertaining because you had lots of personalities and everyone had a chance. Right. And then, but then you tuned in. What are you making this face about?
I'm just saying, she's just boring, and it's even boring to talk about her.
You brought this up.
I know. I'm just saying, like, it's just like so boring to talk about her.
See, but we all tuned in thinking it was going to be Tia. Up until the whole thing happened with Becca.
I watched Tia for like a whole 5 minutes, and I was like, this is more interesting than the whole season.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, it hasn't been great, but I think overall, I enjoy watching the process of everything.
Okay.
I enjoy watching just the show, see how things develop. And
it's so, I don't even feel like the guys are so into her.
Is the problem that
do you feel like the guys are into her?
I think there are two that are into her.
No, I feel like they're into winning, not into her.
No, I think Blake is in, and I think Garrett's in. I think those two dudes are in because they like Becca a lot.
I think
and I think Becca likes them too, and so that's why it's not interesting. You already know who's going to win this thing.
No, I think that they are into winning, and like ipso facto Becca, like because she's the person that they're winning. I don't think that they're into her. I think if there was a room full of like Tias and and Becca's, who would they choose? I almost believe they would have chosen Tia.
But my question to you,
okay,
this is always the case.
What's always the case?
It's always the case that the dudes aren't necessarily into.
That's not
they're
true.
They're into the competition.
No, but yeah, yes and no. Like everyone was so into Rachel, so into JoJo, so into Caitlyn. Like it's Becca, and she's just like, I swear, if she wears another glittery dress, like,
she's gonna wear nothing but glittery dresses,
like
Veronica.
Becca, like,
that's a certitude.
There are other options.
Metallics.
It's just so.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask a question. Okay. Does this have anything to do with looks?
What do you mean?
She isn't the most attractive bachelorette of all time. She's pretty average looking.
Okay.
People like to watch beautiful people on TV.
I don't think so.
You think she's just boring?
I think she's just boring. I don't think that she has a personality, because there are a lot of people on TV who are not like so, or even just like YouTube videos that I watch, they're not so attractive, but they have great personalities. And she just doesn't have a personality, unfortunately. Like, and if she does, she's not really like, it's not really coming through on the screen. Because I don't. Well,
that's what people said about Ari too. Like, he's much more like magnetic in person.
And that's why they probably were in love with each other, because like they're the same. I guess I don't know. I just feel like, I mean, Ari.
You don't think they did her dirty?
Boring. Lauren was boring. Becca is boring. That whole season was boring, and it's just a continuation of this bore fest. The Bachelor just needs to cut them off.
So aren't you saying that you want them the contestants to be more scandalous then?
No, not necessarily scandalous.
Come on. Corinne was.
I'm just saying.
Was
Okay, no.
scandalous from the very
Obviously,
beginning,
Corinne
right.
was an exaggeration, but like.
But that's what you're asking for. You
Yeah,
said
no,
you
no,
want
no.
more of those.
No. I know. I mean, that's. I'm exaggerating when I say Corinne. Corinne obviously is not coming back, but literally any other person, because Becca is so.
Okay, let's get Kendall out here.
No, Kendall was the worst. I can't believe that you are like. No, Kendall's the worst. She's like nothing. She was a nothing on The Bachelor. I don't even know
What are
how
you
she got
talking
that
about?
far.
She was taxidermy.
No, this is so
That's very interesting.
So dumb. Kendall was the worst. I can't with Kendall either. And the other Becca. Like
You
we need
look
to get rid of.
mad right now.
No, I'm just like
Becca would have been interesting.
No,
Baby
she
Becca,
wouldn't have.
as Julia Lipman
No,
says.
she was just like you know what I need the Bachelorette to do and the Bachelor Nation, Mike Fleiss.
You look
I need
so
you
mad right
to
now.
get rid of these people.
The
Becca,
Midwesterners?
Becca, Kendall. Let's fresh. Just get them out. Start new. Like these people are done. We're done with them. I'm done with them. I will watch a season. If Jordan isn't the Bachelor,
Oh my gosh, Jordan has been the most fun part of this season, hasn't he?
if Jordan isn't the Bachelor, I will not be watching.
I guess you're not going to watch because Jordan is not going to be the Bachelor.
It has to
not
be
even close.
Jordan or Ben Higgins.
See, I agree with you. Ben Higgins is
Higgins
single.
needs to
he
come
should
back.
come back as the Bachelor. I don't think he will. Or if they bring Peter in,
Peter won't do it though.
he won't. But neither
He
will
won't.
Ben.
He won't do it. If
Bring
Peter comes
back
back
Peter.
or Ben Higgins comes back, I'm all in. Because those guys, they got personality.
So you're not. So give me a girl who you'd like to be the Bachelorette then.
Tia, let's get Tia.
Give me
She's
another
great.
one.
I think this is kind of wild, but I mean, she's kind of older, but I really feel like, what's her name?
The one from Winter Games,
Yeah,
Claire.
Claire.
What about Leslie?
No, Leslie was fine.
So you want Claire?
Yeah,
That'd be the oldest Bachelorette I think in all of history.
probably.
That should be fun. Okay, question.
Yeah.
Would you watch a show? And I'm totally biting off the ringer right now. I want to know your opinion on something.
Okay.
Would you watch an old person Bachelor? And I mean old person as in relative, like maybe 40 and up. Like all the Bachelor
No.
and the contestants, they have to be over 40.
No.
Why not? Wouldn't they be like more actually into like I need to find a relationship here?
No, because it would be more intense.
Yeah, isn't that what you want though?
No,
you
but
want a more meaningful show.
but like more intense, like just so soon. Like I don't know. I think that there's something like
But like at 40, don't you know a little bit better? Like what you want?
I guess so, but no, I wouldn't watch it.
No?
I wouldn't. Would you?
What about extreme old?
Like
But
90?
like 65 and ups.
And Betty White could host.
Yes, exactly.
Welcome to
That's a
next
great
week's
idea.
Episode of.
Welcome to next week's episode.
Okay, why are you talking like?
That's not a good Betty White.
Okay, maybe they should raise the age limit to not 22, 23-year-olds. Maybe somewhere. I think the sweet spot is like 26, 32, maybe even 27, 32. Like that's a good age to be on reality TV.
But I think those people are far too sensible. Not to go on the show. They certainly go on the show. But they're more sensible. They don't want to make a fool of themselves on television. Whereas someone like Jordan or Corinne or I don't know the other ones, they go on there and just like sure, or Jordan, they go on there and just be like sure, I'll do whatever you say, Mr. Producer.
Yeah.
But that's the young people. That's what makes the show fun.
So then why would you watch old people?
Oh, because I think that's a different show altogether.
I guess so. I don't know. I'm just tired right now with The Bachelor.
Are you bachelored out right now?
I'm so bachelorette out. Like Becca has made this the worst season ever. Like it is the worst season of The Bachelorette.
But don't you wish her
ever.
well after how the producers did her dirty?
I don't even know. I forgot about that. She's so boring. I forgot
How
she got her heart
dare you.
broken.
She had her heart broken like for
understand.
real, legit on TV.
I understand, but I forgot about that because she's so boring.
Okay, wasn't it weird? In one of those dates, they brought the couch back.
Yeah, that's weird. That was weird.
The whole thing was
That
weird.
was
The whole
the whole
Ari
thing.
thing. Like the first
Like,
4
there
episodes
still
were Ari
is-
heavy still.
Like I swear, if they say Ari's name one more time, I'm
Ari?
gonna gouge my eyes out. Like
Why your
It's
eyes?
just-
You'll still be able to hear the name.
it's just like so. It just makes me upset that I'm wasting my time. That I'm so sucked into the Bachelor world that I'm watching it.
You love The Bachelor still. That's why you're so hurt, because you love it so much and you just want it to be good.
I just want it to be good, and it's not. Anyway, I'm over Becca.
So are we going to watch, or what? Are we going to finish the season? Or
I mean, I'm
me by
going to
myself?
finish it because I'm like this much into it already.
You're not.
Might
You're
as
like
well.
knocked out for 2 of the episodes.
Yeah, and I didn't miss anything. Just
Well, I mean, you could say that about any of the beginning stuff other than the shenanigans. If you're in for the love story, tune in week 7.
no. I mean, the last one, as boring as Ari was, at least I was into hating Crystal. Like, I was so like into like not
Oh, that's why I
wanting
think
like
The next coming episodes, I think we're going to figure out who the villain is.
Like, no, but the villain was Jordan, and he's gone now.
No, he was
so-
never the villain. He was a lovable, like, weirdo. No, I think the villain is going to be the guy who looks like...
Ben Stiller.
Yeah. Ben Stiller lookalike.
That guy's not a villain. He's just dumb.
Well, how is that different from Jordan?
I don't know. I'm not interested, and I'm almost like I'm this close to saying I'm done with The Bachelorette. I don't even want to know. I'll just wait till after the final rose.
Wait, you're going to tune in for the last 2 episodes to figure it out?
Yeah.
Why don't you just, like...
Follow along.
I mean, why don't you just wait until the end, then?
I don't know. Maybe.
That's an interesting choice. I don't know.
Anyway,
You're really out.
I am.
I mean, it's been the case for a long time, but I'm just more in.
On The Bachelorette.
In general, I'm more in on the whole show than you are.
I would totally be in on the show if there was something to be into, but I don't even know.
Okay, I mean, I'll 100% grant you.
I
that the
think
last
I
2
just
have
want
been
you to
dud.
say that Becca is boring.
I don't. What, is he boring? I think is unfair. I will give you. You know, no, I cannot give it to you. I think it's unfair. They're just normal people.
No.
I think you know what happened with the whole Bachelor in Paradise scandal with Corinne. I think they decided to go super conservative with Ari, who was older, and
Okay.
then Becca, who was more wholesome, quote unquote wholesome.
Yeah.
They decided to go more regular people, and as it turns out, regular people on TV is pretty boring.
No, I don't think that is true. I think that there are plenty of regular people that are interesting, and she's just uninteresting. I don't know. What do you know about her other than she's from the Midwest?
But I feel like either I'm not paying that close attention to the rest of the seasons,
answer
but I
that
don't know
question.
anything about anybody.
What do you know about her other than she's from the Midwest?
Ooh, she got her heart broken on TV.
And
She likes metallics.
That's it.
She likes very strapping men.
Yeah, and that's it. You don't know if she's like.
What did you know about Ben Higgins?
You knew that he like was articulate, that he, was funny, and that he.
I never got jokes
like-
from that guy. I never got funny from that guy.
But here's the thing: is you don't even really know if like Becca is wholesome. We don't know anything about her. She could be
I said quote unquote.
quote unquote right. We don't know anything about her. I don't know. I'm out.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Why? You seems like this Becca thing has you not just like down, but like irritated.
I
You're
mean,
so irritable right
I'm
now.
a little irritable with Becca. I mean, she's not delivering. She's taking up my time. There's a truck. We're outside. Did we
We're
mention
outside.
that?
Did we mention that, guys? Yeah, we're outside. You might be able to hear that. Hold on. The slightest hint of the ice cream man who
The ice cream man truck.
just will not leave your neighborhood.
Well, there's a lot of heifer kids on the street.
No, I mean, no comment.
Okay, well, you know who's not chasing the ice cream truck? That's me.
Is it you?
Yeah.
Ah,
Well,
I feel like if you got like one of those. Okay, hold on.
what?
Super side note from an ice cream man. What is your go-to?
A strawberry ice cream sandwich.
So like an ice cream sandwich, but instead of vanilla, you go strawberry middle.
It's not like like the Neapolitan.
right.
It's a strawberry one.
It's just all strawberry.
all strawberry or
oh,
a
hold on. You
Neapolitan
can't have
ice-
2 go-tos.
I mean, if some ice cream trucks aren't like
You're
so
just rolling around
like-
with 2 ice creams. You were that kid.
Yeah.
I got 2.
Yeah. So it's either that or the Neapolitan ice cream sandwich. What about you?
It's a tie, mostly because.
Oh,
they're-
it's 2.
Well, oh no, understand.
Okay.
Because they're the same thing.
What are they?
It was either like the Ninja Turtle.
Okay.
That whatever that flavor is.
Uh-huh.
But the Ninja Turtles and like a Tweety Bird and a Bugs Bunny, they were all the same flavor.
Those were delicious. The
So with the-
gums,
with the
the,
gumdrop
little gums
eyeballs,
were
yeah.
the best.
Or the nose or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
so
what I'm
good.
talking
Yeah, I
about.
know what you're talking
so
about.
any one of those is great.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying at the tie, because they tell you that they're different flavors, but
they're
to
all
me
the
they're all the
same.
same flavor.
They're all the same.
So any of those are good. Now I think they went away from like Ninja Turtles. They're now like SpongeBob's,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
No, those are delicious.
Yeah, those are great. Those are my go-to.
Anyway, I wish I could have an ice cream right now, but I'm not eating anything.
Message us with what your go-to.
Yeah, what is your
what's your go-to ice cream truck?
Except for
ice
I don't
cream?
think this is one of those kind of ice cream trucks. This is like a soft serve.
Yeah, that's weird. When I was growing up, we didn't have soft serve machines going around on wheels and like
Oh,
selling
we had
nachos
that growing up
and that.
all the time.
In Baldwin Park, where I grew up, right, we didn't have nachos on wheels.
This guy sells ice cream sundaes. Soft
Ice cream
serve.
sundaes?
Yeah, he really does. And nachos and all that stuff.
We didn't have a truck. We had a dude rolling around in a cart.
Wow.
We never had a truck.
That's unfortunate.
I mean, I didn't get tainted nachos and whatever rolling through my neighborhood.
Oh, man. So I'm not eating nachos this week.
Oh, you're not eating anything.
I'm not eating anything.
Okay, so explain to me why you're not, because I'm not just saying this for the podcast. I'm not 100% clear as to why you're doing this.
Okay, so I got an allergic reaction to
Right.
something
So I don't know
about
how
5 days ago. My guess is that it was the wax that the person waxed my face with. But I just started to break out in these like hives, and I looked like a pubescent boy with the amount of like pimples and just bumps on my face that like just came out of nowhere. So
I think you look great, Bae.
right. But yeah, so I'm starting to like, it's not going away. I took Benadryl. I have like put on like this itch relief cream because it's awful. It's so it's terrible. Like the amount of itchiness that goes on in my face.
Gunshot or firework?
Who knows?
Still can't tell.
And so I am trying to make sure that I don't have a food allergy.
So instead of going to the doctor,
I'm just doing it
which
myself.
you could,
So I'm just doing bone broth for like the next 4 or 5 days and see if it clears up my skin.
so you're detoxing
Right.
by having nothing but bone broth
Yes.
that you made in a giant pot.
It is a
I
giant
rolled into
pot.
her house today, and she just has this giant pot. And I'm like, "What are you making, beans or something?" Because it's a huge, like, oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
you know, it's a big thing over here.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine what that was like earlier. Did you have like a giant wooden spoon, like a ladle, like just swirling everything
No,
around in
I
there?
mean, I did have to go to like
To a witch doctor?
I went to like what is it, like a Northgate to get some bones.
You got some bones. You made your own bone broth.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So the benefits of bone broth are supposed to be like
They detox you.
they
It's good for
detox
gut
you. They're
health.
good for
After doing some research, after you told me a little bit about this,
yeah. So I mean,
but I really didn't know the cause. So you think you're breaking out?
yeah, like you can
Because
see
I can see that you're breaking out, but I mean, it could be a myriad of things.
Right, but it hasn't ever been this bad before.
And so you think it's because you waxed your face?
I do. I've been having to ice my face every night because it's so itchy. Like so itchy.
Oh, the truck is on the move.
Here it comes. And that was a soft serve. Anyway.
Get lost, soft serve machine. Bring me back to Tweety Birds.
Yeah, so I've been having to ice my face, and this is so not good. And I think what I'm really trying to do is clear up my skin for like in 2 weeks. Well, in maybe like 12 days, something like that. We are taking engagement pictures.
We're taking finally our engagement pictures a month before the wedding. We're gonna take our.
We're taking our
photos.
engagement pictures, and so I just want my skin to be as clear as possible. Hopefully, it'll clear up my skin. I mean, also, you and I are looking for housing.
And you laugh, I think, for the same reason that I laugh.
Out.
Because this is insane.
What do you
Like,
mean?
it's a beautiful thing that we're doing, but the whole thing is insane.
The process
I know
is
it
so
sounds strange,
stressful.
but I've never felt like more of an adult.
Why?
I just, we were like, oh,
We're looking for
we're
a
looking
home.
for a home.
We're looking to live somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're meeting people, asking questions about credit ratings and
That was a firework. Wow. I think my heart rate. Those damn fireworks are causing my stress.
easy, Becca.
Okay.
Let's do the damn thing.
Oh my gosh.
You know what's interesting? I feel like the neighbors go against each other. So like one person sets them off.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
and
I
the
got
other
one
one's
too.
like, oh, let me bring out my fireworks. Good for you guys. Anyway, those
They can hear
fireworks
you.
are stressing me out. Like,
Okay, can we do this?
yeah. What's stressing me out this week?
What's stressing you out this week?
So, what's stressing me out this week? This week, I have looking for housing,
Yeah.
my face,
Your face?
breaking out.
Okay.
What else? I think the housing thing is like just a big thing for me.
You got these explosions happening all around you here.
The explosions.
And you are. I say this with all due respect, Veronica.
Yes.
You are oddly skittish for an adult woman. Like you hear a loud noise and it just freaks you out.
It really does. Like it really, really does. Like 4th of July is the absolute worst here.
I think it's so interesting that other cities don't have to deal with any of this.
Well, they don't allow fireworks.
But like Baldwin Park doesn't allow, and no one allows those kinds of fireworks. No one seems to care.
Yeah, I don't know. It's ridiculous.
All right, what else is stressing you out?
So fireworks stressing me out. Housing stressing me out. My face breaking out is stressing me out.
Wedding,
So,
less than 70 days away.
Wedding. So I'm going to get my dress altered tomorrow. Did I say that already?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm getting my
So that's
dress.
happening.
That's
Okay.
happening tomorrow. I just keep having these dreams that like my dress isn't ready and stuff. So Hortensia, if you're listening,
Please get her dress ready.
please have my dress ready. You know,
I mean, that's a lot already on your
are
plate.
you at the point where you're just like over it?
Over
like
what?
Like you're just like, let's just get married.
No.
No?
No. I'm enjoying the process quite a bit, actually.
I think I'm at the point where I'm just like, let's just get married.
Well, I think everyone gets to that point at somewhere along
Like,
the line.
you know, we haven't even like the invitations are done, but they're getting sent out soon. I think the invitations were stressing me out. They're done, and then Vistaprint didn't. I'm not going to shout.
You
Vistaprint
screwed
out.
up Vistaprint.
And then
That's fine. Throw them under the bus.
no, they just didn't send us stickers, and like I don't know. Like I feel like
So there's a lot on your plate, I guess is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I guess I just never found, or I never thought that I'd find myself like being stressed out over stickers.
I did.
You did?
You are such a stressed out. You love to stress about things like that. I'm just like, hey man, the stickers didn't show up, and you're like, the stickers aren't here. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. We'll call them tomorrow. Oh God, someone get our stickers.
Yeah.
You are that person.
I just,
I'm just like, hey, sometimes people mess up.
So yeah,
Sticker.
the stickers they arrived.
All right, so you were telling me a fun story about like the whole process, right? You said you went to a store and you ran into our
Listener of the Week.
which is who now?
Her name is Lizette.
All right, Lizette.
Yeah.
Lizette?
Lizette.
What's my mom's name? They
It's
call her that?
yeah, her name's Lizette, and I was actually at Michael's buying some pens for our invitations.
Yes.
And she was there and she helped me out and she let me like
Test out the pen.
test out the pens, which
Wow.
the other lady said I couldn't do. So
Forget you, other lady.
yeah, and Lizette was there and she helped me out. And she had like a Heart of God shirt on.
Oh, she was repping. She was
Yeah,
repping
so
one
I
of them
asked her
shirts?
about that and she's like, "Are you Veronica?" And I was like, "Yeah."
No.
And she was like, "I listen to the podcast." So
So she kind of knows us, or kind of knows us through people from St. John's,
yeah.
which is fun.
So she said she listened to the episode, or she just finished listening to Father Peter's episode.
Hey, and who wouldn't listen to that episode?
Right.
That's a great one.
So yeah, so Lizette, thank you so much for your help at Michael's.
Thanks for listening.
You were
Good shot.
great, and you are a listener of the week.
Congratulations.
So yeah, I mean, invitations are done. They're going to be going out soon. We are taking engagement pictures next week. We have a meeting with
They
fireworks.
got me.
We have a meeting with our celebrant.
That's right. We're
And-
going to meet up with the priest who's going to marry us, which is great.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be fun. We're going to go over our focus test, I think, maybe.
Yep.
So that'll be exciting.
So it's packed week, you know?
It's a big week.
It's a big week.
I think I might go out with my best man to go tux shopping.
Tuck shopping.
I was going to say shop tuxing.
Okay. Some tux shopping. Good
Yeah.
for you. Way to go.
Yes, finally. I figured 2 months away or whatever, I should get on top of that.
Yeah, it's so close.
It really is.
It's so close. And I think
Why are you crying?
I'm yeah.
Wait, are you going to cry?
No, I'm not gonna cry.
I know. I was just
No.
joking. I was just going to start crying.
No.
No,
I think
it's
I'm
great.
just at the point where I'm like, let's just get married.
Let's do the damn thing.
Stop.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Let's just get married. And
Oh, yeah, I think it's going to be great. I think we have a few things, obviously.
that's not there. Don't look around, guys. There's nothing going on around you.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is a
Do not pull over if you are driving. That is just her neighborhood that never stops. The dogs will start here in a second going,
Yeah.
"Arr."
A few moments later.
Well, we're debuting a brand new segment this week. It's called What Are We Listening To? Thanks, David, for the suggestion. Great one.
Okay.
We're going to go over something that we're both listening to this week. Maybe something we're kind of obsessing about.
Okay. You
All
go
right.
first.
Me go first?
Yeah.
I go first?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? This goes back. It kind of touches my heart a little bit
Oh boy.
because I love Dave Matthews.
Yeah.
And he came out with a new album. I don't know if it was this week or last week. I think it was last week.
Uh-huh.
But for me, music is a special thing. And so when a new album comes out, I like to sit with it and like just listen like intently to what's happening. And so this week I got to sit down and listen to some of that, most of the album. So that's what I'm listening to a lot this week. So Dave Matthews' new album, Come Tomorrow. I've loved Dave Matthews since I was in 7th grade. He's my first musical love. Such a different sound. Now, it's pretty good. It's all right. It's kind of meh. There's one song on there in particular that I think is great.
What is
Virginia
it?
in the Rain.
Mm-hmm.
I think just the chorus, I think it's just sonically, it's very cool for me. So I think that's pretty dope. I think this new album is pretty cool.
Okay. Cool.
What are you listening to this week?
Okay. So this week I'm listening to "Nice for What" by Drake.
Nice for what?
Yeah.
Is that on his new album?
I don't know what album it's on, but it's what I'm listening
He's
to.
listening. All right, Nice for what? I haven't listened to it.
Yeah,
I
"Nice
like
for
Drake,
What"
but
by Drake.
I haven't listened to that
so
one.
that's what I've just been listening to over and over and over and over.
You are that
again.
person. I guess we both are.
Yeah.
But I feel like you really do obsess about songs way more than I do.
Yeah, I think I just like have them on repeat. Like I can listen to the same song for like an hour.
No, I do the same. I think most people are capable of doing that. Most people. Just like they listen to something over and over and over again.
Oh, "No Tears Left to Cry" by Ariana Grande.
I never understand a word. Ariana
Yeah.
Grande. It's just like.
Okay, we get it. Yeah.
Is that Ariana Grande? Who knows?
Yeah, so "No Tears Left to Cry" by Ariana Grande and "Nice for What." Those are the songs of my week. Also, there was this really cool mix of "September." Is that what it's called? The song? Do
Yes.
you remember? Yeah, on Spotify that I'm really into.
Is it the Taylor Swift one?
No,
'Cause she slowed it down.
no. This is like the EDM version one.
Oh.
Like,
No.
I'm
No
telling
one
you,
likes
it's
that garbage.
really good.
I don't like
It's
EDM covers
It's not
of things.
EDM. It's I'm exaggerating. I don't know
Is
what it
like
is.
DJ mix of something.
It's like a DJ mix. It's so good.
It's a low art form in my
It's
opinion.
so good.
But okay.
It's so good.
You almost lost your eyes about how hard you rolled your eyes right now. What's wrong with you?
It's so good.
This is why you have a headache, because your eyes are always about to roll out of your head.
Yeah, literally all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
All right, so those are the big things that are going on, right? So that's what you're listening to.
Yep.
Although it's not that fun if you name like 8 things that you're listening to.
No, just 2 things, 3 things. That's my playlist.
That's your playlist for this week?
That's my playlist this week. Yeah.
I think it might be fun if we did a Spotify playlist.
Yeah, let's do one and you guys can go follow us.
How do I do that? I don't have Spotify.
I'll make a Cerna Centric podcast playlist and you guys can go follow us.
It should be obvious as to who picked what song.
Yeah, this week's songs. It's going to be like the dichotomy of our song selections.
Yes, absolutely.
Crazy.
Mine will always be from the
Hey, did
pretty
we ever
much
talk
from
about Chris
60
Steele?
to 2000. No,
We didn't, no?
no.
Yeah.
That was like 2 weeks ago now.
It was, but it was so good.
So 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
Veronica and I went to a concert at this new place. I don't know if they reopened it or refurbished it or what, but it's called the Musco Center. Musco? Musco?
It was nice.
Musco?
Really nice.
Yeah, it's over in Orange at Chapman University. It's like their own little performing arts center thing. and it is unbelievable. I mean, it's small, so if you like the artist that's performing there, you're going to get a nice seat no matter where you sit,
Yeah,
which is great. The sound is unbelievable.
it really was.
I mean, I don't know. It's just the quality. As soon as you go in there and you listen, you're like, oh, this is quality sound.
I don't know anything about sound, but I knew that I was listening to something different.
Yes. So Chris Thile is the lead, kind of the lead guy of the Punch Brothers, which is a bluegrass kind of newgrass band, and he was a part of Nickel Creek and a solo artist who does a lot of different things. You became familiar with him when he was doing stuff with the Goat Rodeo,
Yeah,
which is Yo-Yo Ma and all that.
I became a Chris Thile fan after listening to his stuff with the Goat Rodeo. Love that stuff.
You're welcome.
Okay, you
All the
didn't-
classy
you did
stuff you
not,
listen to,
you
I've
did not
introduced
tell me
you
about
to.
the Goat Rodeo.
That's not true.
It's 100% true. This is how it happened.
Told you
I
about
found
it. I took
out
you to
about
the
goat.
concert.
No. I found out about the Goat Rodeo, and AC a long time ago when we were just friends was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go see the Goat Rodeo," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I really want to go see them." And he's like, "Oh, I think they're."
I love goats. I can't wait to go pet one. Then I was like, no, it's music.
No,
Come
no.
with me. I'll
He's
show
like,
you
no.
cultured
He's
things.
like, I think that they have a concert going on or something, and I was like, oh, that'd be cool. I really want to go. And we went to this concert, and I was like, I mean,
What? Sounds like you were not interested.
I mean, I don't know. I think we weren't really that good of friends at that point. We were okay friends at that point. And I just went to a concert with you.
Yeah,
So
that was fun.
But
No, it was fine.
It was
yeah,
fine.
and then I took you there, and I think you were blown away by the musicality or the technical chops, obviously, of Yo-Yo Ma, who is
Right.
fantastic. And then
I really like Yo-Yo Ma, and so I was
because he
into,
was featured on The West Wing, that's it, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
I was into the Goat Rodeo because of Yo-Yo Ma, and so
And then you were introduced to Chris Thile,
And
then
that's how I
Edgar
was
Duncan
introduced to Chris Thile, and
Edward
yeah.
Meyer and Stuart Duncan, and you listened to Aoife O'Donovan that night. Also, she has an
Right.
incredible voice.
yep. Yeah.
And so Chris Thile came to town as a solo artist, which I've seen once before on my own at Largo, which was a very nice place to watch stuff. Also,
Yeah.
and I said, "Let's go," and you went. Thank you for coming. Selling someone usually on a bluegrass solo
No,
performer
it was
is hard.
Really good.
And it was unbelievable.
I'd go
It was
again.
just as good as I remember. And so I think you and I legit were thinking about becoming like friends of the Musical Center,
Right.
Because you pay X amount of dollars and you get to come to X amount of shows, and just because it's such a cool place. And I think what I enjoyed about it the most, obviously the show was great, but the ease by which you can go there, and the parking is like free essentially. If you buy a ticket, you get a spot in the parking structure, which is literally across the street. It's not like this big like going to a Dodger game where you're paying
I hate that.
$40 for parking and you have to walk a half mile each way, and there's huge crowds. It's kind of our perfect situation for
It
music,
is,
isn't
yeah.
it? Like,
I don't mind the terrible parking situation that is the Hollywood Bowl.
but that's certainly not it's not. I mean,
it's not
it gives
ideal.
us a chance to like kind of deconstruct what we just watched, right?
What do
we
you
got to
mean?
talk about everything that happened in
At
the
the Hollywood
concert
Bowl?
at the Hollywood Bowl because we sit in the stacked
Right.
parking for an hour and a half,
Yeah.
and we just kind of hang out for a little bit. I mean, that's kind of fun.
Yeah,
But this,
it's
if you want
different.
an ease, like just in and out. I just want to take in
here's
some
what
art.
it is.
Let's go.
Here's what it is. You go to the Hollywood Bowl to see a performance. You go to this
Ooh.
place to like watch art.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like it's like there's just such a difference. Like
So they have some stuff coming up, and I think we're interested in. We want to go to they're doing a Christmas show.
yeah, I can't wait to see
That's
that.
going to be cool. I saw that Miranda Sings is going to be there.
I
you were
was
into that for a
so into Miranda Sings, so into her. Like I don't know what it is. That she's so freaking weird, but I was just so
Well, she's
into
going to
it.
be there.
Yeah.
I think what was fun also is that it was relatively inexpensive for the tickets we got. Like again, all the seats are good there.
Mm-hmm.
We paid like $50.
Not each.
Not-
Each,
yeah,
right?
Each.
Yeah.
And I know that seems like a lot, but it's not. Once
Once you like buy $200 Paul Simon tickets.
Yeah, when you're buying like those giant tickets at other places, you're like, this was a few dollars and it was pretty cool. And I don't know, you could like make friends there because it seems like it's a small group of people who go to that thing.
Yeah, I mean, you're just kind of like sitting there with each other.
Yeah, and it's nice.
I don't know. This summer we've seen Paul Simon, James Taylor, and Chris Thiele.
Did we talk about James Taylor? Oh my
And-
gosh, that was so much fun.
Chris Thiele has by far been my favorite.
That's ridiculous.
Chris
He's
Thiele is my
great.
favorite.
He's the most technically impressive guy that we've seen.
Yeah.
But nothing's good for me this summer so far is James Taylor because I've always wanted to see him.
Yeah.
And I've seen Paul Simon once, and I've seen Chris Thiele a dozen times, like literally.
James Taylor was good.
You're just a James Taylor hater.
I'm not a James Taylor hater. I mean, I liked it. I was good. I'd see him again. I just wasn't so like
Go, guys. James Taylor.
James
All
Taylor
the
was
songs that
fine.
you grew up with and a whole generation grew up and died with because he's an old guy.
He's really old.
Oh,
You know what he
goodness.
does have though? Stage presence.
Oh, he's hilarious.
He's
He's
got-
still got it. Like, he's still
stage
got it going
presence.
on.
Yeah, he does.
James Taylor.
James
He
Taylor.
said the F word.
He
That was not one of those things you were not expecting. Like, you see like a cute old man on the stage, you don't expect him to see the F word.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my goodness.
he's got good stage presence. So.
He's great. He's like hilarious and he's very engaging when he speaks and stuff like
We
that.
have one more concert this summer.
We're gonna go see the Punch Brothers, the whole band, like a week before
a
our
week
wedding.
before the wedding. Good.
Yeah, which is great. We'll see what else we end up at. Because we were looking at Hollywood Bowl stuff for the 4th of July fireworks spectacular. They have $4 tickets right now.
That's for like the top,
No, that's
the
for right
seats.
in the middle.
right in the middle.
Like right in the middle.
Oh,
Like
what?
the seats all the
You're
way in the
silly.
back are like $2.
Nah.
Like all the way, like right in the
But
middle.
why is that? You see, I don't understand.
I think people do their own thing on the 4th of July.
I guess so.
Or they go to Dodger Stadium because Dodger Stadium's the thing too. And every town has a fireworks show.
It's true.
Your hometown has a huge fireworks
We
show.
do. July 3rd. That's the La Puente fireworks show.
Why it's July 3rd, who knows? But
Because everyone it's always been July 3rd. It's the way
Yeah, that's
they've
weird.
always done
stop
things.
rolling your eyes.
Sorry. Anyway, Chris Lee was great. It was a great
Christy
concert.
was great. That was a good concert. I can't wait for the new album that's coming out soon. That's I'm going to be obsessing over that
Yeah.
in a little while here. Anyway, I think it's been a lot of fun just going to shows. I love shows. It's so much fun to get out there with humanity, taking some beautiful music.
It really is like like
She doesn't believe it, audience. She doesn't believe it.
I do.
She's not a fan of people.
I'm
so-
sorry. Okay, if you're listening to this episode and you're like, why does she sound so off? It's because I'm so freaking irritable right now.
She's
I
irritable.
just like have only had like broth to eat.
Go eat a sandwich.
And I really
Go
could,
eat.
like
Can't
go
have
for
this.
like anything. I'm sitting here trying to record this podcast, which I really am into, and I hope it doesn't sound like I'm not into it because I really am. I'm just like all I can think about is like strawberries. So
Wow.
yeah.
Let's live it on the edge. Strawberries. Eat something, all right? Listen.
Yeah.
While she goes make herself a sandwich, we're going to go ahead and just dismiss ourselves here. All right. It's been a fun week. If you have an opinion. Oh, wait. Oh, you know what? I want to officially here and now close the list for Christmas cookies.
Okay.
Only 3 people took us up on them, so
Wait, 3? That's it.
that's it.
I think it was 4. Someone asked me. I have a message or something.
Okay. So your mystery person.
Oh, yeah.
And who was it?
It was Chica.
All right, so on the list currently, Chica, Matt and family, Fermin and family, and Vicky and family. You guys are getting cookies.
Yeah.
All right? So we're cutting off the list now. I'm sorry. Next time, make sure you take us up on this stuff. Maybe next year we'll open it up for something else, but you will be receiving Christmas cookies when we start making them or when she starts making them.
Yeah.
And so this list is officially closed. Thank you for
Wait,
participating.
why are we closing the list?
Because we can't be making cookies for 100 people.
It's true.
All right?
Maybe we'll accept 2 more.
We're trying to...
Let's accept 2 more. If you listen to this podcast and you're like, dang it, I missed the cookies, we will accept 2 more people. What do you say?
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
First 2. First come, first serve. All right, people? All right. So that's the Christmas cookies. Next time, we'll probably talk about Movie Pass. You guys know what this is? It's amazing. We'll talk about it next time. And maybe give you a recap on The Bachelor. Because I have a feeling tonight's going to be a great episode. I have a feeling, hopefully. And we're going to let you in on something. Hopefully next time we have an episode, we're going to have some cool news for you, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just have an extra, a regular cool episode. Yeah. Anyway, we thank you so much for listening, guys. If you want to talk with us in any way, we want to thank you guys again for listening so much. It's always fun to run into listeners or have people interact with us in any way. If you want to interact with us, 626-600-1181, 626-600-1181. And you can text us. You can leave us a message. that kind of thing, you can email us. Follow us on Instagram at Cerna Centric.
Follow us on Instagram.
We try to do some polls and that kind of thing, posts.
Or if you have any suggestions or things that you'd like us to talk about
Or do.
Yeah, go ahead and we are open to suggestions.
Yeah, absolutely. So just, hit us up. Let us know what you guys think of the episodes from week to week. And we just thank you guys for listening. I know I said it already, but thank you guys. I think it's really fun.
It's fun. When people are like, hey, I listened to your podcast, I'm like, what? You listen to my podcast?
You listen to the podcast?
You listen to the podcast?
What?
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. We appreciate it. We're just out here talking, and hopefully we can brighten up your car ride, your commute, your
work day,
or you're maybe you're just at home washing dishes or changing diapers, and you're just listening to us to have us in the background. We appreciate you choosing to have us in the background.
Thanks for letting us into your homes and cars.
Yeah.
Oh. And before any more fireworks go off, thanks, guys, for listening. Y'all have a good rest of your week, and remember your personal prayer. Take care, folks.
See you later.